What's up, everybody? David here, and welcome back to part 5 of my complete 4K Blu-ray and DVD collection. Before we get started, hit that like button if you guys have been digging the series so far. I've been having fun with it, just because, there's certain titles that I like to talk about, and I wouldn't have any other way of doing so. So, it's been pretty fun for me. And hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already, because part 6 will be coming out eventually, and you don't want to miss it. Hit that bell as well to be notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get started, because there's a lot to look into today. We're going to go ahead and start it off with 300. It's classic 300. I love that movie. That kind of started my love for Zack Snyder. Even though a lot of people hate Zack Snyder, I still love him. The Blacklist is the complete first season here. Really fun show. The Magic School Bus takes a dive. Now this is a good one. This is the original Magic School Bus that I grew up with. Love this one very much. Into the Wild. Love this movie. Still one of my favorites. Very hard to watch though sometimes. Juno. Very fun movie. The House Bunny. I really like this movie a lot. Every time it's on, or I get a chance, I'll pop it on, and it's a fun movie. Species. The first one was great. Burying the X. This is a really good movie. This is one of those that flies under the radar a lot. Does star Anton Yelchin, Ashley Greene, and Alexandria Daddario. Very good movie. Monsters: Dark Continent. This one was interesting. It wasn't exactly like the first Monsters movie, but it was still good. Microwave Massacre. Not the best movie. Really cool artwork though. The Divergent series, Insurgent. Still see this is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Sucks that they're not gonna do another movie, Super 8. This is a metal pack from Target. Really cool. I like this one just because it had that embossed cover here. I don't normally like metal packs, but I really love this movie, and this is a really cool metal pack. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Zombie Killers: Elephant's Graveyard. This one's an odd one. I'll straight up say that. The Robert Rodriguez Mexico Trilogy. It has El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I really love these movies. Robert Rodriguez, he's just a very creative director, a very DIY type of director, and that's what made me gravitate to him a lot. Frankie and Alice, starring Halle Berry. Community, the complete 5th season. Very underrated show. I love that show. Phantasm, the complete 5 movie, I guess, DVD collection. Doesn't say complete, but you get the point. Return of the Living Dead 2. Love this movie. This is probably my favorite Return of the Living Dead movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Best Buy exclusive steelbook. So it's very, very hard to come by now. This is I believe what's Kimchi DVD for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. One of my favorites. One of my favorite movies. That's why I have so many of this movie. This one and Captain America: Civil War. But I love this one so much. The cover is really cool. The slipcase, and then the back there is numbered, so you can see. And then it does come with some art cards in there. It's a really cool booklet. And then the steelbook itself. It's really, really cool. Love it, man. I will forever love... I mean, I really like Captain America, the first Captain America movie, but the second one really did it for me. It really changed the game. There you go. All right. For the Dark World, Best Buy exclusive steelbook. They Live, one of my favorite John Carpenter movies. Love this movie. Alpha and Omega, The Legend of the Sawtooth Cave. This one was it's a cute little movie. Shaun of the Dead. Who doesn't love Shaun of the Dead? Awesome movie. The Queen of Versailles. Versailles. I think that's how you pronounce it. The First Time. This is a very this movie flew under the radar for a lot of people. I urge you to find this somehow, and I'm sure it's probably cheap on Amazon or something, and watch it. It's a very very good teen comedy. Love it. Not a lot of people saw it. This movie is what got Dylan O'Brien on my radar, and after seeing this movie, I was like, you know what, that dude, he's gonna be big. And then he ended up being on Teen Wolf, and then being in the Maze Runner films. And I looked at my wife and I said, I told you. So yeah, really really fun movie though. Beauty and the Beast. This is the platinum edition DVD. Pretty nice. We still have a bunch of old Disney DVDs as well. Cinderella platinum edition DVD. Roadside. This one was actually really good. You know, you sometimes you tend to get like, you know, these movies you never heard of, and they're very cheesy, very low budget. This one was very low budget, not super cheesy, but it was very creative. I'll say that because it took place on the roadside, you know, and the whole movie was that, and it was very creatively done. I liked it. I really enjoyed it a lot. Batman, the motion picture anthology. Now this one was funny because I ordered it on Amazon and it showed like the one where you pull the top off, just like the Superman one. And this is what I got in the mail. And I tried to return it and they're like, no, well you got what you paid for. I'm like, no, I didn't. But I ended up keeping it anyway. And the movies are just like in dual cases, which sucks. I will eventually get the other case one because I do want it. I wanted that one in the first place. A Beautiful Mind, really good movie. Open Season. The Others. To this day, my wife still says, I am your daughter. Batman, The Killing Joke. This is a Target exclusive steelbook. Beautiful, beautiful steelbook. Really, really good movie. First like 20, 30 minutes were like, but other than that, really, really well done. The Da Vinci Code. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, again, I don't really normally like metal packs. This is a metal pack. And I had gotten it at Target, I believe. And I just picked it up. I was like, oh, it's cheap. It was like $8 or something like that. Picked it up. And it wasn't until I got home that I realized it was a metal pack. And I was like, well, damn it. But love the movie. La La Land. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. It's awesome. Love this movie. Really awesome steelbook, too. Transformers the movie. Steelbook. Love it. Fear of a Krabby Patty? Is that what it is? SpongeBob SquarePants. This was my daughter's when she was young. Arrow, the complete second season. I've fallen off of Arrow. I really like it, but I just haven't caught up with it. I really need to catch up. I need to get some of the other seasons as well. And it's funny because that's the only show that I've fallen off of. I watch all the other ones, but whenever Arrow comes on, I either have something to do or somewhere to be, and then I've gotten so far, behind that I was like, okay, I got to catch up somehow. I can't watch it. So this is Arrow, the complete first season. Stranger Things season 1. This is the VHS Blu-ray version. That 4K version is supposed to be coming out pretty soon, so y'all start looking out for that. 7, really love this movie. The Hunger Games: Catching Fire. This is a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. I don't think I have all of the. I think I'm missing the last one. The Prestige. Love this movie. Love this movie a lot. This is one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies besides after Memento, I should say. Fantastic movie. Charlie St. Cloud. I've never seen it. My wife got it. Valentine's Day. See, I got this one from Blockbuster when they were going under. I got I think 70 Blu-rays for like I want to say maybe like $25-$30. The Theory of Everything. Very, very good movie. The Devil's Hand. Kill for Me. This one was actually a really good movie. I had fun with it. Lake Placid, The Final Chapter. The Perfect Husband. To Love, Honor, and Slay. Fido. This one's really fun. I love this movie. As a big fan of the zombie genre as I am, I was kind of skeptical about this one because horror comedies, sometimes they don't go over very well. This one was really well done. They try to domesticate zombies, basically. Day of the Dead. This is an out of print version. Just have this opening there. Really, really cool movie. I love it. One of my favorites. The Hills Have Eyes. Fantastic remake. Love this movie. The second one, it's still okay. Apparently, I heard that there's a third one, and I've never seen that one, so I'm interested to check that one out. This one here, the was it Master of the Shadowless Kick? Right. Master of the Drunken Fist. Amy. Fantastic documentary. Very heartbreaking documentary, but really good. Blood and Sand. Ishtar. This is actually a really good movie. Words and Pictures. Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. I don't know why I have to do those voices whenever like it's a horror movie. Bates Motel, season 2. I love Bates Motel. By the way, I think I'm like literally like 2 episodes from finishing the entire series, and I just haven't had the chance to watch it yet. Eaters. George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. This is like, I believe it's like it's a remastered 40th anniversary. That's what it is. Really cool slipcover on it too. The Hunger Games, Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Strange Events and Things. Resident Evil Afterlife. Superman Doomsday. Really cool. Love this slipcover. And this lenticular slipcover is very well done. As you can see every frame of the picture. So that's really cool. Right. Justice League: The New Frontier. Love it. Just the way the art looks, the animation. I love like classic looks like that. So this one's really well done. Team Hot Wheels: The Origin of Awesome. A Million Ways to Die in the West. This one was very out there. I don't know. I mean, if you like Seth MacFarlane, you'll really dig it. If you like Ted and Family Guy, this very much felt like a live action Family Guy episode. It really did. The Ghoul. The Terminator. Step Brothers. Love this movie to death. Beatrice at Dinner. Really good movie. The Wedding Plan. Whoa, I almost did one of those things again. Look. Wait. Oh, that's super creepy. I hate that. It's super odd. No. It's, oh my god, it's weird, but I have to do it every time. If I accidentally do it, I just have to line it up. It's super weird though. Swordfish. I really enjoyed this movie. The Twilight Saga. Eclipse. The Warlock Collection. Saw 6. Right? Yeah. It's always weird because I'm looking. It's flipped sometimes, so I get confused. Anyway. Happy Feet. SpongeBob SquarePants Sea Stories. Again, one of my daughters. X-Men The Last Stand. This one was a cool one. They had like this little translucent slip here. And then it opened up this way. Really nice looking. Hulk. Original Ang Lee Hulk. Casino Royale. I really like this movie. When this movie came out, or a little bit after this movie came out, I hadn't seen any James Bond movies at all, and this really got me going and wanting to go back and watch, all the previous ones. I know it's shocking, right? Transformers. This is the original release of Transformers. It does have like that two-sided look to it. Love that. I love that movie. I love that first Transformers movie. Even though it was very jumbly at times and stuff like that, but I thought that one was very well done. Adventure Time. Princess Day, right? Yep. The Pretty One. Pulse. Kaltiki the Immortal Monster. Saw the Final Chapter, which we all know that's not the case. Flatliners, the original. Love that movie. Poltergeist 2 and 3. I love part 1 and part 2. Part 3 was kind of for me, but it really was cool still, just because it took place like in a big old like skyscraper type of apartment building. But it was really fun. I really like 2 though. 2, I think 2 is my favorite. X-Men. Daredevil. Chud. Triple feature, I Know What You Did Last Summer, When a Stranger Calls, and Vacancy. I think all 3 of these movies are pretty solid. I enjoyed them. Chud 2, Bud the Chud. This one was a funny one. It's like they went from straight like horror to like a horror comedy. H2O. That's a good solid Halloween movie as well. Kill Zombie. Summer Camp. Cabin Fever. I love this movie still. All the sequels though, not as good. Men in Black 3. Blade Trinity. I enjoyed this one. I like Ryan Reynolds, so I really enjoyed this one a lot. Ghost in the Shell, the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. The Invincible Iron Man. This is animation. We all know Marvel doesn't do the best animation, best with animation. That goes to DC. And Marvel's been killing it in the movies, and DC, not so much. Wolverine. This is the Blu-ray 3D version. This has Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray DVD, and digital copy inside. Really cool. Love this one. I still regret not getting the Best Buy exclusive that it was like, I think it was all black or something like that. I passed up on it, I think, because it was like a little bit more. And that was back before like I really started, started collecting special editions and things like that. So regret it. I'm sure I could find it though. Doctor Strange. This is the Blu-ray 3D version as well. Love this slipcover that came with. Love that. Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. I love this one. I love this one so much. Just because it was very, very close to the actual Ed McGuinness art from the comic book. So I really, this one, is very close to me. I love this one a lot. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Enough said. The Twilight Zone, the complete first season. Day of the Dead, the terrible remake, I guess you could call it, if you want to call it that. Camp Dread. Let's see here. Sorry, Eric Roberts and Daniel Harris. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Tunnel. This one was actually really, really good. It's completely in Korean, I believe, and very, very thrilling and exciting movie. It really is. It's a Doberman cop. Lights Out. I've been waiting for this movie, waiting for them to do a movie for this since I saw the short film back in the day. And after seeing that short film, I was like, they gotta do a feature film. I don't know how it would have worked, which it worked out pretty good. It could have been a little bit better, but it worked out pretty good. But yeah, at the time, I was like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they should do it. And they did. Ballers, the complete, second season. I thought the show was okay. I thought it was pretty good. You know, Rock the Dwayne Johnson is Rock the Dwayne Johnson. The Lobster. Really out there movie, but it's really good. Crimes of Passion. Penguins of Madagascar. That was a fun one. Duck Dynasty, the complete series. Yeah, it came in this really cool case. And then you pop it open this way. And you see everything. And it kind of, you have to... Okay. If you guys know that sometimes whenever they have multiple discs in one case, it can be, the cases get pretty big. Have you guys ever seen a case this big? Look at that. Literally, this is a DVD case. And it's super huge. So what, like 24 discs. 24. In this big old collection. It's so big that they couldn't even like attach it. Literally, like it's just 20. That's crazy, man. In this big old case. It's insane. That's insanity right there. But what can you say? It's Duck Dynasty. Right, let's put that there. Russell Madness. Conan the Barbarian, 4K. The Suspicious Death of a Minor. Legend of the Holy Drinker. X-Men Apocalypse, 4K. Transformers The Last Night, 4K. Cops, the complete series. Fighting crime in a future time. Do you guys remember that cartoon? I remember it. It was okay. As a kid, I was like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. But growing up, or as I got older, I was like, oh, this is bad. The Thing, love this movie. One of my favorite horror movies of all time. Just the paranoia, in that movie, the aspect of the paranoia between everybody was like, wow, that's really awesome. Was it Love and Anarchism? Yoshida, really cool box set. I haven't had a chance to check this out yet, though. It sucks. I have so much to watch all the time. Wonder Woman, the Target exclusive digibook. Love this. Still one of my favorite DC movies. Even I've seen Justice League, and still, hands down, Wonder Woman is my favorite. Wonder Woman on Blu-ray. Where? Mad Max. This is it looks like a steelbook. It is actually like a steelbook metal pack hybrid. You can see on the inside there are like hinges, which is very odd. But it looks cool, and I really wanted this one. This one's not my favorite Mad Max though. I think it has to be the Road Warrior. It's my favorite one. Modern Family, the complete fourth season. Fantastic show. I love this so much. Me and my wife watch it all the time. No Place on Earth. Evocateur, the Morton Downey Jr. movie. Red, really fun movie. The Evil Dead. This is it's not really an exclusive because I found this at Target, but then I saw it somewhere else. I think I saw it at Best Buy one time. So it's a really cool steelbook though. I had to have it just because the back also. Poltergeist. This is a digibook here. Love that one. The Reanimator. Fantastic set. Fantastic box set from Arrow Video. Just have this really cool booklet inside. Really thick book, as you can see it. And then these really cool cards. And then the movies. Really, really awesome. Fantastic set. Arrow always goes above and beyond with their releases, and I continuously am impressed by them. So fantastic set. I highly suggest picking this one up. Dawn of the Dead. This is the remake, the Zack Snyder remake. I still haven't picked up those Shout Factory ones. I don't think I have any Shout Factory releases or Scream Factory releases, I should say. And I wanted Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead to be my first two. So I'm going to be picking those up pretty soon. 28 Weeks Later. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. I like this one. It wasn't the best. I prefer the first one, but this one's really good though. Resident Evil Vendetta. On 4K, this one's a really, really well done movie. I always say that the CG animated movies are what the actual live action movies should have been. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. This is on 4K. This is your basic Tom Cruise action movie. A lot of running. House of a Thousand Corpses. Fantastic. The Devil's Rejects. Even better. Ghost Rider. It's Nicolas Cage. I mean, what can you say? Maggie. Fantastic movie. I thought this was a very good zombie movie, drama movie. Really, really well done. Conjuring 2. Suicide Squad on 4K. Avengers Age of Ultron. This is a Zavvi exclusive steelbook. And it does have like this lenticular magnet on it. Now, I really like it. I really like the artwork on it and everything too. My biggest complaint though, as you can see, the magnet doesn't match up to the actual steelbook itself, and that kind of bothers me. It really does. It's just I'm being picky. It's a pet peeve type of thing, but that does bother me a bit. Transformers: The Last Night. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Transformers: The Complete 5 Movie Collection. This is a Best Buy exclusive steelbook as well. Flatliners steelbook. Love this one. I'm still impressed by this one. Very well done. Dig that a lot. Cub. Very odd movie. Ghostbusters on 4K. This is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. This is the I guess most recent version of Ghostbusters. Does have 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray and digital copy. I love it. I enjoyed the movie. I love it whenever they do stuff like this though, and they include everything all in one package. Very much worth it. Halloween Unrated, Rob Zombie Halloween. I enjoyed that one a lot. Halloween 25 Years of Terror. This is a documentary. Interstellar. This is a Target exclusive steelbook. See here, it does come with like a film cell inside. I kept it sealed because I was like, oh, might be worth something someday. And that's the thing. I have a bunch of steelbooks that are sealed, and I say, well, they might be worth something one day. I don't intend on selling anything. Maybe if I'm like in a bind or something. But anyway, it's sealed. It's been sealed since I got it, so why open it now? The Disappointments Room, Terminator Salvation. This movie had a lot of promise. There was a lot of aspects to this movie that were great. It just, like, towards the end, it just kind of started dwindling down, and it just got all messy and weird. The Hills Have Eyes 2, unrated. Like I said, this one was, like, okay. This one's a little shaky for me. It's still enjoyable, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the first one. Grinder, the complete first season. It sounds very... The name of the show sounds very weird to me. Like Grinder. Odd. Friday the 13th, uncut. This is when they started bringing them back out on Blu-ray and stuff like that. So they're really good. Chicago, fantastic musical. Love this. Spider-Man on DVD. It's the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3. This is a 3-disc special edition, collector's edition. Does have some really cool artwork here. I don't see a lot of people with this one. I've seen a lot of people with other versions, but not this one specifically. And I almost want to say this one was I want to say this one might have been like a Walmart exclusive, I believe. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Power Rangers. This is Target exclusive steelbook. Star Trek Beyond, Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Terminator Genesis steelbook. I believe that one was a Target exclusive, I think. XX, fantastic horror anthology. But there were, I think, out of 5, there was like 2 that were just kind of weird and just didn't hit with me right. Captain America: The First Avenger. Superman: The Motion Picture Anthology. As you can see, it does have like that lift up type of case there. Love this one a lot. Gotham, the complete 3rd season. Great show. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. There's not a lot of people that I see with this one either. I believe this one was a Best Buy exclusive, and does have just a standard, just no title at all. Just that artwork, the Silver Surfer. So, yep. Right. Fantastic Four. This is the original first movie. Honestly, with that new one that was that was made, I had fun with these. I really did. I didn't mind these so much. I almost prefer watching these better than the other ones. The Fan Four Stick. It had, again, just like the other movies, like it had a lot of promise. Just like with Terminator Salvation, it had a lot of promise. There were certain things in it that I did like, but the execution was just all wrong, unfortunately. House, 2 stories. Does have House 1 and House 2. Fantastic horror movies. The Flash, the complete 2nd season. Love that show. Such a fan. The Flash, the complete 1st season. 20th Century Women. Riddick. This one wasn't too bad. They're very much changing the approach to Riddick. This one felt a lot more like Pitch Black, which I love. Pitch Black, love it so much. But it still has the Chronicles of Riddick vibe to it. So it was kind of weird. It was like a blending of both. Under the Bed. Ooh. Halloween. Of course, who doesn't love Halloween? Halloween 3, the underrated one that not a lot of people like. I love it. I still love it. I think in recent years it's become more and more likable. But if you guys have not seen Halloween 3, definitely watch it. Really cool. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Let's try to do that with... Whoa, that one looks cooler though. Somebody screenshot that. Space Between Us. Very good film. Loved it. I really enjoyed that one a lot. Prom Night. This is your kind of like standard type of remake. The original movie, the original Prom Night, it wasn't anything like too exciting or nothing like. It was your standard slasher type of movie. This one's straight up. You know, whenever you do a remake, people do a remake of movies. They try to be inventive, or bring something new to the table. Same thing. It was basically the same as the original. Nothing too new about it. Batman Gotham Knight, fantastic animated movie. It's basically an anthology film, and has different stories of how people see and perceive Batman. Spider-Man 2, really, this was my favorite Spider-Man movie for a very long time. Spider-Man Homecoming topped it off, and knocked this one out of the running, or out of the top spot. But this one's definitely still one of my favorites. The Ultimate Legacy, Spider-Man Trilogy Steelbook. This one's an import. I got it. I think somebody gave it to me for Christmas one year. So yeah, I have a lot of copies of Spider-Man. A lot. I never really realized it. Alien Covenant on Blu-ray. The Curse of Downers Grove. 3 Generations. This was actually a really good movie. The Dressmaker. They Came Together. This one was a really good movie too. Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler, they're fantastic together. They really are. Donnie Brasco. Look at little baby face Johnny Depp. Me Before You, really good movie. Emilia Clarke really kills it in this one, and so does what's his name, Sam Claflin, really good. The Lego Batman movie, 4K. I love Lego Batman. Logan, this is a 4K Best Buy exclusive steelbook. That one was really hard to come by for a very long time, and people were scalping the hell out of that steelbook. Looks like on December 5th, they're re-releasing it. So be on the lookout for it. Don't let it pass you up a second time, because who knows if they'll release it again. The Girl on the Train, 4K, really good mystery. Suicide Squad. This is the Target exclusive digibook here. Love these digibooks, man. Target knocks it out of the park every time with these digibooks. They're super cool. Let's see here. Green Lantern, First Flight. Fantastic movie. Animated movie, I should say. Dredd. Love Dredd. And I'm glad that they're finally, doing something with it. And they're going to, do a show with possibly, hopefully, Carl Urban back as Dredd. He, literally, some people are just born for certain roles. That dude needs to be Dredd. Batman Bad Blood. This is a Target exclusive steelbook. It's sealed. This one was sealed just because I bought it and I kind of put it aside because I had a lot of stuff to watch and review, and I just never opened it. And then I was like, well, why do I open it? Why open it now? Just put it on the shelf. And then another Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I told you I have a lot of these. I have a lot of Captain America: Winter Soldiers. Really cool Zavvi exclusive steelbook. See, but unlike the Avengers: Age of Ultron one, this one actually does, as you can see, does go with the picture that's on the steelbook itself. So that's all I asked for. I mean, really cool though. I love it. This one really did it justice. Tiger House. Lego Batman movie. This is a Target exclusive. Came with a little minifigure there of Batgirl. Batman Year One. Fantastic movie. Animated movie. If Matt Reeves directs the Batman, they need to take some cues from this one. Really well done. Justice League Gods and Monsters. This one was really interesting. I was expecting the actual Justice League, in it. They're not in it a whole lot, if I recall. If I recall right, they're not in it a whole lot. But their counterparts are, their evil counterparts are, and it was just a little weird for me. I did enjoy it. It was just odd. Spotlight on a Murderer. Avengers Confidential, Black Widow and Punisher, and everybody else on the cover because that's the way you're gonna sell a movie. This is an anime that was done, and I guess since Marvel wasn't doing really well at their animation, they decided to put it out for an anime company to make an anime Marvel movie, and it looks really good. It looks really well done. Just again, something's off about it, but it was enjoyable to a certain extent. 500 Days of Summer, fantastic movie. Love this a lot. I believe this one was directed by Mark Webb. Believe so, yeah. And I want to say that this is what got him the job for Amazing Spider-Man. Hope Springs, Kill Bill Volume 2, fantastic movies. Marvel's Avengers, Thor, love Thor. This one had, yeah. So it was I can't remember where I got this one. I want to say maybe Walmart. I can't remember, but yeah, it has a regular artwork underneath, and then it's really cool photo on the back. Journey into Mystery. That's really cool. Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. This one was really well done. I like this one a lot. Kong Skull Island. This is the Target exclusive with the lenticular slipcover here. It does have the same artwork. Sleepy Hollow, the complete second season, and this is it busted my copy of Sleepy Hollow because the UPS guy. I had a big problem with my UPS guy for a good while there. He doesn't do it anymore. They all know me now, but he would grab the bubble envelope that they would come in, and he would just fling it at my door. And that would piss me off. They don't do that anymore because they switch guys. But yeah, man, that was a bad deal. Anyway, The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. This one was okay. I enjoyed it. Rock Dog. My son hated this movie. I made him sit down and watch it with me because they sent it to me for review, and he just he just did not want to. I was like, wow, okay. I thought it was okay. Batman the movie, the '66 Batman, starring Adam West. Rest in peace. Green Lantern, Emerald Knights. This one was a really fun one. I enjoyed this one a lot. Anaconda. The Visit. This was kind of the comeback for M. Night Shyamalan. This was a really good movie. The Strangers, one of my favorite horror movies to this day, just because it's real. Stuff like this can happen and has happened, I'm sure. Finally, they're good. They're going to do a sequel, so I'm pretty excited for that. The Mist, fantastic movie as well. This one was a really fun one. Saw 4. Yeah, right? Yeah, 4. Killer Joe. Barbarians Rising. A Bigger Splash. Kong Skull Island on 4K. The Incredible Hulk. This is a Target exclusive DVD, and it does have like this deal where it comes out of the package and you can pull it apart, and it shows the Hulk in the middle, and then the discs kind of sit back in that little case there in the back. Stuff like that kind of bothers me sometimes because I don't like the little cases that they come in, but it's a really neat knick-knack. I don't know. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. I really like this one. This one's a stylistic approach to Ghost Rider, and I enjoyed this one a bit more. Even Ghost Rider looked really cool. It's from the directors of Crank, so essentially it's just a Crank movie with Ghost Rider in it. But yeah, it was better than the first one. I will say that. But they could have done way better with this one too. And then crazy-eyed Nicolas Cage. It's just crazy, guys. 4K, The Smurfs, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition, Blu-ray. Now I enjoyed this one a lot. I enjoyed the Ultimate Edition a lot more just because I felt like, again, it fills in the gaps for a lot of things. And I actually rewatched it before I went to go see Justice League, just to kind of catch myself up on everything again. And I enjoyed it. It was 3 hours. It took a lot of my time, but I enjoyed it a lot more. The Signal, really good movie. Horsehead. This is a very odd one. It's people are dreaming of a killer with a horse for a head. So yeah. The Estranged. Well, minus the. The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. This was okay. There was a time, and I talk about this every time I see one of these movies, that there was a time that there was an exorcism of everything, and it kind of got bland and stuff like that, and I didn't want to see him anymore. But this one was okay. I thought it was okay. Gothica. I enjoyed this one when it came out. I saw this one in the theaters when it came out. Rob Zombie's 31. Love this one a lot. This one is very controversial. It was looking for, an R rating for a very long time, and they kept sending it in to get rated, and it kept coming back NC-17, so I had to cut more and cut more and cut more, and then finally, I want to say maybe like a year, maybe year and a half after this came out, or after they filmed it, it finally came out. I really enjoyed that movie. There was a part in the beginning, though, and I'm going to give you a quick little tip. There's a part in the beginning where they show the main guy, and I can't remember the name of him right off the top of my head, but there's a big continuity error right in the beginning, right in the start of the movie, and that kind of annoyed me because I'm like, how did you miss that? Like, it's right in the beginning of the movie. How did you miss a big continuity error like that? But anyway, other than that, great movie. Iron Man 2. Phoenix Forgotten. Cabin Fever Patient Zero. This one was, again, any other Cabin Fever besides the first one was not good. This one was kind of that same, in that same wheelhouse. But there is a scene towards the end of the movie. There's like a fight scene between two people, and one of them uses an object that is used for stuff. And it made me cringe and made me like, what? Why? But at the same time, it was kind of funny. Hostel 1, Hostel 2, Hollow Man 1, and Hollow Man 2. I pretty much enjoy all four of these movies. Hollow Man, the first Hollow Man was fantastic. I loved it so much. First Hostel was fantastic. Loved it so much. The sequels, I mean, they're still enjoyable, but they just weren't the best. 2359. This is a Thai horror movie. Brain Damage from Arrow Video. Fantastic slipcover, though. The Pyramid. Really interesting found footage horror movie that I don't normally like found footage movies, but that one was pretty good. It was interesting and decent. My Soul to Take. This is one of Wes Craven's movies. Wonder Woman. This is the Walmart exclusive. This have the foam tiara. I thought the tiara was going to be a little bit more, like, manageable. It's just kind of cheap foam. I will say, though, that this wasn't that much more expensive than the standard Blu-ray, so I really didn't waste too much money on it. But yeah, it's kind of cool though as a collector's item, but it's not great. Meet Joe Black, really good movie. I'm trying to figure out how to put these here. Okay. Gangs of New York, fantastic movie. Daniel Day-Lewis kills it pretty much in every movie that he's in. Babel, really good movie. Starsky and Hutch. It's an okay movie. I don't know. Alien Covenant 4K. Triple X, the return of Xander Cage. That one was okay. I actually kind of enjoyed this Triple X movie. It sounded like I said Triple H. I mean, I meant to say Triple X. I hope I said Triple X. The Smurfs: The Lost Village in 4K, or as I like to call it, Trolls 2. The Secret Life of Pets on 4K. Fantastic movie. I really liked it. Sing on 4K. I like this one a lot more than I thought I was going to, and we still watch it. My son puts it on all the time. Ghostbusters: Answer the Call on 4K. The Huntsman: Winter's War on 4K. 3:10 to Yuma, 4K. The Snitch, 4K. Pearl Harbor. This is one of my first purchases, my first DVD purchases. I went out, and saved up my money. I worked for, I don't know, I guess maybe like a couple months, a month or two, and I saved up all my money. This was when I had no responsibilities, mind you. Saved up my money for my checks, and I went out and bought myself my very first DVD player and a couple of DVDs to go with it, and this one was one of them, Pearl Harbor. And it does come with this cool case here. It's the insert there with the chapters and all that stuff. So yeah, this one was one of those. I don't think I will ever get rid of this one. Just sentimental value, you know. Children of the Living Dead. A very weird zombie movie, but the only reason I got it was because it has Tom Savini in it. Return of the Living Dead. Love these movies. This one's a collector's edition. I almost want to say, no. I thought it was a Scream Factory. Visible Scars. Blackwater Vampire. Basically just almost the same movie as Blair Witch Project. Insidious Chapter 2. Love the Insidious movies. Birth of the Living Dead. This is a really good documentary on the creation and all that with George Romero, of Night of the Living Dead. Fantastic. Silent Hill. Love Silent Hill. Phantasm 4, Oblivion. Vampire Journals. The Demon's Rook. Saw 2 does have this really cool lenticular slip. Oh man, I missed doing that with the other ones. I should have done it. Saw. It's an uncut version, as you can see here. Now this one was interesting. I almost didn't buy this one just because it had this weird like clear case to it, but I got this one at Target, mind you, as well. I did get it just because it had blood inside. Like it's, as you can see, it's like water. There's like liquid inside of it. And it had blood in the inside, but it's all settled and got dried out. But that saw floats around in here. That was really, really cool. I thought that was really neat. So of course I had to get it. Now I have seen other people that have this version where they say that the liquid has all dried out, and that sucks. Mine, for some reason, is still there. It's just the blood that got dried out, and look, there's even some blood that's stuck on the saw itself. You can see there. But this was a really cool addition. I thought it was really neat that they did that. And you just press a little button here on the side, and it opens it up. And as you can see kind of like the liquid moving around in there a little bit. That's really cool. This is another one I have like a bit of an attachment to, just because how unique it is. I don't think I'd ever get rid of this one. Joyride, another one that I will never get rid of because, again, I told you the story of me getting my first DVD player, buying my own first DVD player. This was another one of those movies that I bought with it, and yeah, so Joyride. It's really fun. Candy Cane. Fly, and The Fly 2. Love these movies. Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness. This is the official bootleg edition. This one is the one that has, I think, the alternate ending already edited into the movie, and it doesn't have the original ending with it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so yeah, it's cool. I really wish maybe they had like an insert that you could take out that had this, and have the actual cover on it. But yeah, and then it actually looks like a DVD-R. You can see there, look, it even says DVD-R. So I thought that was really, really cool and unique. Yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Just for that reason, I was like, okay, well, I can live with that. I haven't upgraded yet, but I need to. And then Justice League Dark. This is the Best Buy exclusive. It does come with a graphic novel, you can see there, and then the Constantine figure. All right, so that's pretty cool. And Zombie Knight, Hatchet 3, and we're gonna end it with The Hero. This one was a really, really well done movie. Man, it almost made me tear up a couple times just because I really love Sam Elliott. He's a fantastic actor, and it almost felt kind of real. I'm sure it is real to a lot of older actors out there, but it felt like it came from a real place. You know what I mean? His performance. So yeah, fantastic movie. Highly suggest picking this one up. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and be on the lookout for part 6 because it is coming. Obviously, still got a good number to take a look at, so that'll be coming pretty soon. I'll try to give you guys a little break. Hopefully, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully, you guys eat a lot of turkey, spend your time with family, and be thankful for everything that you have going in your life. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm thankful for you guys. So thanks a lot. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you dug it at all. If you dug any of these titles, if you have a memory of any of these titles at all, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I have more videos coming, a lot more videos coming actually. There's a lot being planned as we speak. And there also is, I'm just kind of giving you guys a heads up, there's a giveaway that I'm planning. And I'm trying to make it really good. That's why it's taking just a little bit of time. We didn't do the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, so I'm going to make it really, really good for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. So look for that coming. It's going to consist of a lot of really cool stuff, so be on the lookout for that as well. I'm going to be making the official announcement video pretty soon. So yeah, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you guys know. Hit that bell notification as well so that way you guys know whenever I upload a new video. And with all that being said, we will catch you next time.